everybody. Oh, maybe not. I'm still trying to figure this out. But hello, everyone. Welcome to our first virtual open mic. I am your host, DJ type thing. My name is Kenny. I use they, them pronouns. I am a cultural programmer at the Mosaic Cross Cultural Center. And thank you guys or thank y'all for coming and joining us for the open mic. We have some really cool performers coming. So thank you. So let me stop the music for a second. I just wanted to share some guidelines with y'all before we begin. Okay, so we have always had community guidelines. This time around, since we are online, they are a tiny bit different because we are online and we are streaming live to YouTube. So first up, we just want to remind y'all and also inform y'all we are holding space with some grace. So please, everyone, be kind, be loving towards everyone in the chat, on the screen that are going to be performing. And to get into our community agreements, we have free speech, not hate speech. Basically, we're not going to be tolerating any hate speech here. Yes, we can speak on things and be real, but we will not be tolerating any hate speech. If it's from the performance or in the chats. Second, express, not impress. We are here to have fun and, share with each other, So we're not here don't worry about impressing anyone. I mean, if you want to impress somebody, impress them, but that's not what we're here for. Don't feel pressure to do that. We encourage you to be yourself. Perfection is a tool of white supremacy. We don't got to be perfect, y'all. We were taught to be perfect, but we don't have to be, I promise. Trigger warnings. If you are performing, I don't know if any of the performers can hear me or see me right now, but if you are, or even in the audience, we do have an option for signing up while the performances are going, just to remind everyone to use trigger warnings. Power of your story can cause a painful impact. Please share, but also give everyone a little warning before. So we're all prepared and ready. I think we can get into it. As y'all might know, we have pre-recorded performances and live performances. So we are going to get into our first pre-recorded performance from On Lee. Let me get it up here for y'all. Okay, let's get into it. This is On Lee with a little song for y'all and some animation for y'all. I hope y'all enjoy.
A mile, crossing you in style someday. Oh, dream maker, you heartbreaker, wherever waiting around the bend, Huckleberry friend, Moon River and me.
Everyone give it up for On Lee. Thank you for performing and or sharing that with us. Now we're gonna get into our first live performance. Let's have John Perez. Are you here? Please unmute and please, come on down. What's
Hello.
up? Hi, how are you? You good? Everything good?
Yeah, definitely. It's a start. Open mic. Let's go. Poetry.
Yes. Yes, you gotta share some poetry with us. You gotta drop that knowledge.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, dope. We'll take it away.
Okay. Well, hello everyone. I'm John Perez. I'll be sharing 2 poems today. The first one I wrote during quarantine, and it's kind of like me assessing myself in the shower, and it's like, oh man, I tend to carry my burdens and just like let myself fall under pressure. So this is what this poem is about. It is titled, I Am Not Atlas. I am not made to carry the world, and yet I find my legs shaking from the pressure pressed against the earth. On my shoulders, the sky, in the sky, a reflection, me, and my legs shaking. Our friend once asked, John, why do you make yourself so heavy? I do not know. How did I turn out to be so heavy? How did I end up being such a burden to myself? My arms feel numb. I am not Atlas. In the shower, as streams of scalding water pricked against my body, I crumbled, unable to hold my own weight. I folded, legs under thighs, under torso, face staring at the wet surface of the tub. I found myself subservient to the purring sky. That's the first poem. Well, yeah. My next poem
Yes.
I wrote for a class,
Apps.
and it's essentially after reading Jamaica Kincaid's A Small Place, and oh shoot, I just completely forgot the other piece I took this. Well, that was inspired. I think it's the Schooner's Flight. Yeah, I saw connections and similarities in my narrative as an immigrant. So this is what this poem is, In Between Oceans. After reading A Small Place, I wondered if Miss Kincaid felt the same guilt I suffered for immigrating to the new land vied for by our neighbors. If not, was it because she truly condemned the actions of her native government enough to taint and poison her image of Antigua, her small place? The place she studied and left, whereas I, a child who didn't fully understand that I was leaving, not until I unknowingly looked at my childhood best friend sitting on the Fisher-Price giraffe swing that we had for the last time. I understood enough to know the place I was to go to was the home of the people my people were taught to envy, spite, worship, like creatures of opportunity who can take us home where they'll share their bounties. About the tourists we both hated, I wanted to ask her, did you become one too? Probably not. It seems the captivating beauty that made a prison out of Antigua kept her home, kept her in that small place. I awoke because of a shipwreck. 10 years after my new residency, I was in a sea of immigrants ranging in colors and age, baptized by the salty spray of new citizenship. I saw people crying out of happiness, I presume, to finally be able to do what that invisibly godly voice told us to do, to strip ourselves of our roots and assimilate into what's good. I awoke because of a shipwreck. Unlike Miss Kincaid, I realized that I didn't leave a piece of me at home. Nothing to tether me to the land I was born into. I unknowingly left and let go of my history and roots. Shattered from the realization, I woke to the salty spray of the ocean, forcing me to acknowledge my open wounds in between two seas that split and skewered with sharp waves, these two seas who did not mesh well together. Was I unknowingly riding with Shabine from sea to sea as I too floated between nations unwanted by neither, cursed in America to be an unwanted immigrant, the rejected minority, cursed in the Philippines, poisoned with American air, tainted with American money, the shame of neglecting my homeland? Which ocean do I have to swim to go home? Should I just sink or build a nation with driftwood and imagination? Do I have a choice? I'm not strong enough to battle the waves of the ocean pushing against each other. Which ocean do I have to swim to go home? And those are my two pieces. Thank you very much.
Yes, that was so good. I love, like, beautiful, beautiful. The storytelling is great. Thank you so much. So right now we are going to be getting into a little bit of a music break. And we'll get back to the performances. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. What is up? Okay, let's see here. So, all right, let's get back into our performances today. Next up, we have a very good friend of mine. Is Aisha here, the homie? Aisha Will. Aisha, are you there? Yes. What is up? How are you doing? Wait, I think you're on
Like
mute.
two. Okay, never mind. I'm here.
So, how are you? What's good?
I'm good. How are you? Can you hear me well?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. It's lit.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Well, what will you be performing for us tonight? You gonna sing? You gonna do some poetry? What's going on?
Today I'll be
Sorry, my.
Sorry, my internet is like the saying is unstable. So I
Oh,
apologize.
oh, you're good. You're good. I can hear you now.
Yeah,
So
I'm trying
I'm
my
gonna let
best to
you.
just.
You good? Yeah. Wait. Can I?
Yeah, I'm here, present.
Oh shoot. Okay. Sorry. I was having trouble too. All right.
Is my
I
internet
will
tripping?
let you. Nah, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
All
let
right.
you get into your performance, and
Okay.
there you go.
All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Aisha, and I wanted to share a little poem that I just wrote within the last couple of days. Nothing too crazy. No trigger warnings. I kept it clean this time. So I'm gonna get into it. So it's called What a Time. And yeah, so here we go. What a time. I got time in my pockets because money is an issue. Someone please pass me a tissue. It's part of my oppression. They handed me that depression. I'm feeling all this pressure. I'm tired of all these lectures. The people at the top are the same ones with no texture. They got people teaching for the masses, but I only see like 2 of me in all my classes. At night, we get anxious and have hot flashes. They taking pictures of the negativity and they won't show how we treat it. It's the complete opposite of liberty. You see how they treat me? A brown Black woman with curls for days, but just because my hair runs down my back don't mean I'm structured to be seen. They only stick to their ways. How long do we have to imagine a perfect world? Imperfections hold me steady now. Imagine if it was the other way around. Imagine if we did everything that we were told. The rich are getting richer and young people suffer from getting old. Change is inevitable. That brown Black complexion is where it's at. It's unforgettable. See, this life we live in is granted, except for when an innocent life is taken. They bury us in the ground and act like we never existed. But you thought, because the ones above water steady fishing out, a reason to say my name. We all deserve justice, even Taylor game. Wait, so they asking whose lives matter? Nobody's if we ain't all on the same page. All I'm seeing is fake love and extra chatter. We continue to feel this deep numbness. There was another Black man shot on the news, no justice. And at the same time, they expect us to vote for these 2 dummies up and running. Our anger will continue souls that get it. Now the rest of y'all get it together. Without us, I promise you this world gonna suffer. That's it, y'all. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, that was really, really good. Thank you so much for sharing that.
Wow. Thank you.
Word. All right. So you doing good? You have a good
Peace, y'all.
day? Yes,
Thank you
peace.
too, Kenny. I'll see you.
See you. Okay. Snaps, everyone. Snaps. Okay. Next, we have Pooja. Are you here with us?
Hello,
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good. I am going to let you take it away. And yeah.
Okay, for sure. So I'm doing a poem, and I just want to first start off by giving a trigger warning. There are mentions of suicide. Yeah. Okay. So the poem is called "Put It Off for Another Day." I am standing at the edge, floating between life and death, numb. Violent winds whip through my hair. A piercing iciness resonates throughout my body. I am off balance, unstable. One breath, a few atoms shifted, and I would fall. Should I flail my arms around to keep my balance? Or should I give in to gravity's seductive pull, sticking my arms out like Jesus on the cross, falling backwards, becoming a bloody angel when I hit the pavement? My heart is calm, like when you're drowning and euphoria runs through you and you've accepted your fate. One step is all it takes. To step or not to step? That is the question that I've asked myself many times. I'm sure I will ask it many more times in the years to come. It is the question I dread that creeps up on you when you least expect it, and then, hands up, you're surrounded. There's nowhere left to run now. I know that pain. What can I say to relieve it? I have been there. I have stood at the edge, face to face with myself, that question racing around my mind at jet speeds, tormenting me. I didn't take that step, not because it's nobler to suffer in the mind, and I won't say suffering is temporary, to look on the bright side. I did not take that step because I have felt happiness. It comes in small moments and big, when you laugh so hard that your stomach hurts. A catchy song plays and you dance along out of pure enjoyment. You hold a kitten against your chest and it purrs, the vibrations resonating throughout your body, healing your soul. The sun sets and the delicious breeze ruffles the trees' leaves, peaceful and beautiful, swirls of orange, pink, and green. There's so much worth waiting for: love, children, the world. When that question puts its knife against my neck, I simply remember my favorite things, what makes me happy, feel good, and then I don't feel so bad. If you have not felt this, then tackle life. Pin her down, punch her, slap her, force her to do what you want, make life your bitch, and chase happiness with everything you've got. Don't rest until you've got it. Don't take that step until you've got it. You see, life is more than just this. There is so much more to see. Death may be euphoric, but so is she. So don't take that step. Put it off for another day. Yeah, that's it.
Wow. Snaps. Oh, shoot. There you go. There's my camera. That was really good. Yeah, like what Sharon said, that was very powerful. I love the message you gave towards the end. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for sharing.
No problem.
Yes. Okay. Right now we're going to get into our second and last recorded performance, and that is from Nayeli Roman. They're gonna sing for us. Let me get the video up. Wait, hold up. Okay. Here we go.
I never meant to cause you any sorrow. I never meant to cause you any pain. I only wanted one time to see you laughing. I only wanna see you laughing in that purple rain, purple rain, purple rain, purple rain, purple rain, purple rain, purple rain. I only wanna see you bathing in that purple rain. I never wanted to be your weekend lover. No, baby, I only wanted to be some kind of friend. Darling, I could never steal you from another. It's such a shame. It's such a shame our friendship had to end. Purple rain. I only wanna see you underneath that purple rain.
Wow. Everybody, give it up. Give it up for Nayeli. That was so beautiful. Yes, claps. She was singing vocals. Yes, I appreciate that performance. I love Prince. I know probably a bunch of people love Prince. I see some purple hearts and some purple umbrellas in the chat from Jazz and Erica. So next we are going to have Angie come on up, join us. Hello.
Hi. Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm going to be performing 2 pieces. There is a trigger warning. It is about sexual assault and violence. The first piece I'm going to share is kind of like a short story that I've kind of made into like a poetic piece that like what it feels like to be a sexual assault survivor of 5 times. And yeah, and I will explain the next one after. So this piece is called Maggots in the Mud. The rain began to flood the ground. I was afraid, and I tried to run away. There was no safe place to rest. The more alone I've become, the more the mud began to form around my feet, eventually swallowing me neck deep. I tried to kick and scream my way out, but no one heard me, not even the person that said that loved me. The more I kept fighting, the more I kept sinking. The worms that surrounded me had turned into maggots. They began to pick at me. They crawled into my nose, ears, and into my brain, telling me things that turned me insane. They followed me into my dreams, always disturbing my peace. Replaying the trauma, I continued to weep in my sleep. They crawled in every hole of my body, even the ones I always tried to protect. A maggot had climbed into my womb and planted a seed. The maggot climbed up me and blamed me for falling asleep. Panicking with fear and isolation, with just 4 pills, death had struck the seed, while dead maggots laid inside me. I wish I could lift myself from this mud, but even when it dries and cracks, it's heavy like concrete. I wish I could remember life before the storm. I had been swallowed by a pit of fear and agony. The worms had been waiting for me. I am haunted. I am afraid. I am grieving. I am a victim of a broken system. So I stay stuck in this mud because justice doesn't exist for people like me. So this next piece is called Hands Off My Land. So this is kind of like a, like a rejuvenating piece, like after like just feeling like isolated and like hurt and invaded. This is kind of like a motivational piece I made. I made these pieces like last fall, winter. I had experienced asexual assault, and I just felt so angry. So I made this poem I made this in class like randomly because I was just so mad. And this is called Hands Off My Land. Every survivor's at war. Our bodies have turned into unwanted battlefields. The invaders came and colonized. The rich and powerful, sometimes even the people closest to us, will always try to silence our voices, our stories, our histories. Well, no more. No more. No more injustice. No more silence. This is not a drill. We are at war. This is not a witch hunt. We have been invaded. No matter what title abusers may hold, they shall be stoned, named, and publicly shamed. No mercy like they've done us. They have no souls. Enough is fucking enough. We are angry. Hear us beat the drum of war. We are survivors. Our words pierce like bullets. Our voices together start fires. We will forever be a coalition of survivors. All around the world, no survivor is ever left alone. No means fucking no. Keep your hands off my fucking land. This is free only for me. Thank you.
Oh, wow. Yes, thank you so much. That was beautiful. Thank you for sharing that with us. I know that might be that might be a lot to like share that, but I appreciate it. We all appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for allowing, like, giving us the space to like share.
Oh yeah.
I really appreciate it.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, of course. Oh, all right. Next, and right now this is the end of our sign up list. So if anyone in the chat in the audience is trying to join in, sign up, we have a list going on in the chat. If you just scroll up, I think Chris, he has posted a link. If anyone feels inspired to come up, sign up now. But we have one more performance from the Oliver Cervantes. Are you here, Oliver?
Hello.
Oliver. Hello. Hi. How are you?
Cool. Pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Thank you.
Nice.
I'm gonna hand it over to you.
Thank you. All right. Good job to the previous performers. Beautiful souls, definitely. Great art so far. Here's my first piece. Performing 4 of them. Shorter, but here goes. There's a dipped imprint in your unmade bed, highlighted by the clock's flashing numbers. When will you organize your dusty desk, or open closed curtains that blind the sun? Whistling cracked wood, here's my livelihood. The chair leans tipped, another lonely meal, with cold last bites on a rusty pitchfork. Do you like how the running faucet feels, or scraped memories on sandpaper floor? Pebbles plink the sink, here my mind can't think. My door's peephole peeps outside, there's no one. Another smoke-filled, shitty cigarette. Your souls diminish under white street light, enclosed by tall, dark wooden picket fence. Dry leaves scrape cement. Here's where I lament. Cool. So that one is about solitude, and I wrote that on the 7th of August. That one was called He's Here, if I did not say that. Cool. Next on the list, this is on a recurring dream that I have, titled On a Recurring Dream. Dark nights close my eyes to see the park's black parking lot. Figures of past dash as I pass, annoyed I feel, of light devoid. Joy I can't avoid, I'm paranoid. Floating, hoping, my legs stop working as they chase to erase my face. This place is now future's disgrace. So that one is borderline nightmare, borderline, I don't know, the void, really. Here's one on a broken heart. This one's titled Hood of Empty Hearts. I chase your body's white lines, spectral, are the dark concrete streets from afar. It's your slow, dirty knife in my chest. My chalk is blue, and yours had been black. I left that bathroom bruised and bloodied, red. Oh, won't you show your face again? Dark LA streets are not good for me, because I see you in the stoplights. I was in her hood of empty hearts when she swallowed me and shit me out. Cool, self-explanatory a little bit. And my final piece, titled The House of Burning Smoke. Paint peels pelt my bound body, broken. Handprints hang on the ceiling, lingering. Broken souls, ghastly in entrancing haste. Half my soul they'll see in their own blank face. Obscured in musty mirrors, speckled dark with dots from slow, rank breath, heavy heaving with hateful anguish. These top walls seep bourbon and piss, foul fuck, sweat and gunk. Exposed stovetop, stained slick suit, that grainy figure of who he had been. Outside the red of the window, he holds that beguile. Help me. How has it been, friend? Your breath is left on the tips of my fingers, a smell of cigarettes and rust after rain, or eating burnt and broken bricks. Sun-cracked curtains glisten, dusty glitter, and kneecaps capsize to underground tremors I cultivated. I live alone in the house of burning smoke. A thief of this amorous feeling once embraced, wilted by the quivers through sniffles and strife. From my mind's eye, these cracked walls show the webs left stretched, forlorn for those memories of the big blue, lone grass cliffs, lone grass cliffs cut wind and waves. And that concludes my my set.
Wow, thank you so much. Wow,
Thank you.
y'all are some good writers. All that, the metaphors, the what's it called? The symbolic visuals. I don't know. I'm not a writer, but I really felt that. Thank you so much. All right, man. So that concludes our open mic right now. If anyone wants to jump on, I'm just saying. But if not, thank you for coming and or attending. And hopefully we can see you again next month. We have another open mic. It's open mics are first Thursdays of every month. The next one, since it is Latinx Heritage Month, it's going to be a Latinx Heritage theme. So we're going to be partnering with El Centro and Culture. Wow, I do not know names. Reading Culture Counts reading series. Yes, I knew that. And that's going to be on October 8th. We will be posting signups on our Instagram. So follow us on there. Our Instagram is the name SJSU Mosaic. Go on SJSU Mosaic and follow us first. And we're going to be posting up stuff. We're going to be posting signups for open mics, of course, and we're going to be posting any type of programs we're going to be doing. We have some really cool stuff planned out for y'all. So please join us again next month. Thank you for joining us now and being so supportive in the chat. GZ Jazzy Fizzle has posted a link for applications for the Meet Space magazine. So if y'all want to join that, I suggest you look in the chat and click that link. Jazz says all mediums are welcome. So there you go. No excuse. Your medium's in it. So check that out. And yeah, I think that's it from me. If anyone else wants to share anything, I will be playing some music to send us out. Thank you so much. Have a good week. Stay in those books or not, take time. And yeah.